All you regulars on Cricbuzz Comm Box will be familiar with a certain concept called the Cricbuzz Comm Box curse. It usually happens right in the middle of it, sometimes at the end, sometimes at the very start. As we were about to come on air and talk about how crucial it is for Hardik Pandya to build an innings and to take Gujarat to a total that was not huge, but they made it look with the run rate required getting bigger and bigger. Well, Hardik Pandya has departed before I could finish my thought process. So let's just tell you where we stand at the 10 over mark with the slight alteration that as we put these numbers down, we've had to add another wicket to it. This is where we stand at the 10 over mark. Gujarat chasing just in excess of 170. This is where they stand. Let's quickly bring that for you. Yes, there it is. And yes, we have updated it. It's 78 for 3. Shubman Gill, Riddhiman Saha, and now Hardik Pandya falling to the man who's picked up 2 wickets, Shahbaz Ahmed. It's been a good move by Faf du Plessis to keep him on. 171 the target, starting to look a little distant with the wickets falling. I'm joined by Lisa Sthalekar. How different is the thought process from about 30 seconds ago, Lisa?
Yeah, makes a big difference, doesn't it? When you take out the skipper and Hardik as well, who has been providing plenty of runs at a quick rate as well for Gujarat. It's a big difference, and they'll have to turn to someone else like they have done in previous occasions, haven't they, Gujarat?
That is probably the one shining light that they'll keep clinging to. They'll be like, okay, Hardik, today is not your turn. Shubman, you didn't get too many this time. Who wants to put their hand up? Well, apparently somebody. David Miller, of course, is still very much part of the process. Tewatia is just ready to hit those big sixes. But let's have a look at the bowling from Bangalore so far. It's been nothing to scare the opposition away. A couple of wickets to Shahbaz, yes. 1 wicket to Wanindu Hasaranga. Of course, that's not updated. Add another wicket to that, to Shahbaz's column. Up front, Siraj has generally been a little more economical than that, but I don't think they'll worry too much. They'll feel they're in front at the moment.
Yeah, they will absolutely feel that they're in front. And that's probably, I mean, you're right. They expect a little bit more from both of their opening pairs. Hazelwood has been doing the job, hasn't he? And even though he may not pick up wickets, he doesn't go for too many runs. So this is where now their spinners will try and squeeze it. We've seen the ball turn, which is good, which will please Bangalore a lot. So if they can pick up another wicket now, because there's question marks about this middle order coming in around this stage of the match, and can they finish it from here? Whereas they have been able to finish it, in the last 5 overs. But they've got a bit more work to do this game.
Yeah, I mean, I like the whole metaphor of a heist, because if you think about it, any team that's trying to defend something, they've got guards in the front, guards at the back, they've got a teller keeping everything, there's an alarm, there's a gun, but somehow they find their way in. Now, having seen so many other teams do that, with Harshal Patel still to come, Hazelwood to come back, you think they've got enough guards, alarms, and policemen to prevent this heist?
I think everyone will be hoping from a Bangalore point of view, but you just cannot discount them, can you? Because a lot of teams have fallen into the trap of doing that in the first part of this edition of the IPL. So given historically how they've been able to get out, I don't think Faf, Virat, Glenn Maxwell, all the leaders within Bangalore, I do not think that they'll be feeling comfortable until 10 wickets are in the shed and they've won the match, or the 20 overs has been up.
Yeah, well, at the moment, it's Sai Sudarshan in the company of David Miller. Let me put you on the spot, Lisa. I've talked about all the exits, but there's usually one man or two who dig a tunnel from the bottom and pull that little money out of the safe. So who's going to be your man to do that this time, if at all?
Well, okay. So, I mean, we've still got Miller I mean, he's faced only a handful of deliveries. He's probably due maybe one more innings of note in an IPL. Then you've still got Tewatia, haven't you? And then you've got Rashid Khan. So there's a few, isn't there? That's why you can't discount them.
Well, fair enough. We're not sure which one it's going to be. We're not even sure if it's going to be any of them. At the moment, I think I'm still leaning towards Bangalore, just making it more and more and more and more difficult until you just come up with that tunnel and find that you're on the road outside, not inside the bank. Is that going to happen? We'll find out towards the end of the innings, which let me remind all of you, will be a crossover show into the next game between Rajasthan and Mumbai at 7:10. That's all we have from Lisa Sthalekar and myself. We'll see you in about 40 minutes' time.